So some of us might wonder what is the best time to have sex, but there is no chance of becoming pregnant. So there are like many people who might be in relationship but not yet married, and they undergo sexual intercourse and they are not planning to have a baby anytime soon, or like they just got married but they don't want to have babies for like first 1 to 2 years. And you guys can try this method, and this will work very efficiently. So if you do sexual intercourse on particular days of this menstrual cycle, then there is no chance of getting pregnancy. So before that, we should understand what is like menstrual cycle period. So first day of starting of periods, or when you see the blood in the vagina, that is the first day of menstrual cycle. So from that time you should start counting the days. And as we all know, the ovulation or release of egg that occurs in the 14th day, and this ovum can live for 2 days. So from the starting of menstrual cycle, the 14th day and 15 and 16, these 3 days are a very big no. If you do sex on these days, there is very high chance of getting pregnancy actually. And also you guys know that the sperms, it can lives inside the female reproductive system for around 3 days. So even if you undergo sex on 11th, 12th, 13th, the sperms will live till the release of the egg, and there is high chance of pregnancy. From 11th day to 16th day of menstrual cycle, it is a big no to have sex if you don't want to have child. Of course, if you want to have sex on these days, you can use any contraceptive methods. There are like wide varieties of contraceptive methods are available in our market nowadays. So the rest of the days are very good to have sex, but no chance of pregnancy. For example, if you undergo sex on 25th day of menstrual cycle, during this period there is like very high level of progesterone in the female's body. During the time of this ovulation or release of the egg, there is very high level of estrogen. But like after that, on the 25th day, for example, there will be very high level of progesterone, and because of that, this cervical mucosa, it become very thick. In the beginning, during the ovulation period, this mucosa will be very, if you touch the mucosa of it will be very wet and very soft, which facilitate the sperms to reach the egg. But after this 16th day, they will become more and dry. This if you touch this vaginal part, you can feel the dryness, and this mucosa, it won't be like sticky. So because of this condition, the sperms, it can't like swim easily, and they will get trapped. They can't reach this fallopian tube. Even though if the sperms, it will reach the fallopian tube where this fertilization happens, nothing is gonna happen because no egg is present over there. Egg is released on 14 and it lives for only 2 days, as we all know, and this egg will be dead and released. And after on the 25th day, there will not be any egg to fertilize the sperm and produce this baby, and only one egg is released in one menstrual cycle. Suppose, let's say hypothetically, if this egg is present in the fallopian tube, was waiting for like around 10 days to fertilize its sperms. So sperm will come and fertilization happens. So they fertilize this zygote, this new cells is known as zygote, it will comes into the uterus. And you know what will happen? Nothing will happen. No pregnancy can happen because this implantation will not happen, because this endometrial wall already started shedding. So it is not suitable for like attachment or implantation of this fertilized egg into this into the uterus. So because of that, it will just go with the menstrual blood. So the safe period to have intercourse and not worrying about pregnancy, it is days before the 11th of the menstrual cycle and after the 16th day. Basically, most of the women know about these days because they will feel when this egg is released on the 14th day, there will be like cracking, some abdominal distension can be seen, and also they will feel this wetness in the vaginal walls during this when this ovum is present there, this vaginal wall, everything will be very wet and they can sense it. So these are like wet days. During this time, if sex happens, there is very high chance of pregnancy. The remaining days, like after the 16th days of the this menstrual cycle, their vagina, these women will feel their vagina is very dry. So if intercourse happens during this period, there is no chance of fertilization. So this is a very good method. If you know all these basics that I told already, then you can apply it, and there will be very less chance of pregnancy. And of course, if you are having intercourse with some unknown person, then of course I prefer you guys to use contraceptive methods. And if you are like living together, or your wife or your girlfriend, and you guys are living for a long period, then you can try this method as well. So this method is very simple. So if you want to avoid pregnancy, then just avoid sex during these wet days. These women will feel these days of wetness, and just avoid sex during these wet days, and you can do sex safely on the other dry days. Hope you guys like this video. I hope this video was interesting. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share with all your friends. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. So whenever I upload another interesting video like this, you will get notified. We will see you in another video. Until then, take care, stay tuned and stay healthy.